Hey, welcome back to the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion with Sirius, the Breton asshole, Grey Fox of the Thieves Guild, where we are on a mission from Lucian Lachance to join the Dark Brotherhood. In order to do that, we have to go to the Inn of Ill Omen, find a man named Rufio, and kill him. So, here we are. We're at the Inn of Ill Omen, which has a nice sign. Maybe the innkeep can tell us where Rufio is, even though our quest marker already knows. We already know, but maybe... Maybe he has some special information for us. Rufio.
Rufio? He's an old codger. Been living here for a couple of weeks now. If you ask me, he's hiding from something. But what do I care? He pays his tab. His room is downstairs, in what I like to call the private quarters. Use that hatch in the floor over there, but don't expect a warm reception.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Down there, I presume that little glowy cloud is Rufio. We can wake him up. Should probably have my sword drawn because I'm pretty sure he's gonna run.
What do you want? I ain't done nothing.
I love the Dark Brotherhood because you can always have the option to say nothing. Oh, but you have Rufio. No one hides from Sith. Okay, let's just say nothing and see what happens.
Just go away.
Yep, he's gonna try and run. Wow, that was easy. One slash was all it took. The man named Rufio is dead. Next time I sleep in a location he deems secure, Lucian Lachance will visit me once more. I shouldn't do that voice, it's probably not very good. And complete my entrance into the Dark Brotherhood. Can I just sleep right here? Wait, no, false alarm, he's not dead, he's moving! Damn it, stay dead! No, he's still convulsing. I'm not sure what's happening exactly. Oh no, there he goes. He just died. All right, we're good. No, nothing yet. No, he does not deem this location secure. That's unfortunate. Oh well. And another incentivizing reason to do the Grey Fox quest, the Thieves Guild quests before the Dark Brotherhood, is because then you get to kind of stay silent in conversations, knowing that this is what the other person is looking at. Rufio. Oh my god, that's the best name ever, by the way. I'm gonna name something Rufio in honor of him, I think. Oh, hey, where'd you come from? Were you just... Oh, I have the Grey Fox cowl on. Hold on.
State your business, citizen. You're talking to me, and I don't like you. Goodbye.
Dude, you came to me first. Alright, so is my own personal castle secure enough for Mr. Lachance? Let's find out. Oh, I think it is. Something's changed.
So,
there he is.
The deed
Yes.
is done. How do I know this? You will find that the Dark Brotherhood knows a great many things, for you are now part of the family. Now, heed these words. The slaying of Rufio was the signing of a covenant, the manner of execution, your signature, Rufio's blood, the ink. As a speaker of the Black Hand, I directly oversee a particular group of family members. You will join that group and fulfill any contracts given. You must now go to the city of Chaden Hall, to the abandoned house near the eastern wall. Enter the basement and attempt to open the black door. You will be asked a question. Answer thusly. Sanguine, my brother. You will gain entrance to the sanctuary. Once inside, speak with Ochiva. We must now take our leave of each other, you and I, for there is much work to be done. I'll be following your progress. Welcome to the family.
It seems a shame to skip any of his dialogue, because I think this is the same guy that voices Shea Gorath and basically does all the best voice acting in this game. So yeah, who was Rufio?
Rufio lies dead. Well done. The family will now welcome you with open arms.
Okay, that's all you had to say on that? Nothing, no clarification? I mean, I guess that's fine.
We praise our unholy matron. From her shadowed womb we were born. From her breast we suckle malice and pain. She loves her children.
Okay. Okay, sure, why not? The Covenant.
Know this. Every dark brother and sister is a child of Sithis. He whom we call Sithis has many other names. Chaos, Doom, Discord. Sithis is the Void. We of the Dark Brotherhood serve the Night Mother, who is the bride of Sithis. The Night Mother rules her children with a terrible black hand. The Black Hand is the ruling body of the Dark Brotherhood. It is made up of one listener and 4 speakers. 4 fingers and a thumb, if you will. As a member of the Dark Brotherhood, you must abide by the 5 tenets. They are the laws that guide and protect us.
Yes, 5 tenets, but by the way, Sithis can't technically be chaos, because the god of chaos, the Daedric god of, or lord or whatever of chaos, is Sheogorath. So that field's already filled, I'm sorry to say. Although I think they are, I don't know. I don't know 100% how the lore of this works, but I'm pretty sure like Sithis is supposed to be one of the original big god figures, and then like the Daedra and the Aedra were like descendants of theirs or something like that. And the Daedra were the people who did not participate, or the god figures who did not participate in the forming of Nirn, which is the world, and the Aedra did participate in that, and as such lost most of their powers, whatever. And Sheogorath, well, we'll get into Sheogorath's story later on in Shivering Isles, I guess. But anyways, Sheogorath is the god of madness and chaos, so it's kind of weird that Sithis would be called chaos. That seems like that role is already taken. 5 tenets. What are these 5 tenets? I'm guessing don't kill Dark Brotherhood members, don't steal from Dark Brotherhood members. Apparently there are 3 more. What are they?
The 5 tenets.
Probably respect Sithis or something.
Tenet 1.
No, the Night Mother, not
Never
Sithis.
Dishonor the Night Mother. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis. Tenet 2. Never betray the Dark Brotherhood or its secrets. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis. Tenet 3. Never disobey or refuse to carry out an order from a Dark Brotherhood superior. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis. Tenet 4. Never steal the possessions of a Dark Brother or Dark Sister.
Oh, there it is. Don't steal things.
To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis. Tenet 5. Never kill a Dark Brother or Dark Sister. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis.
I wonder what the wrath of Sithis is in this game. I'm not really 100% sure on that. Who is Sithis again? Can you clarify this?
How does one best describe our dread father? Imagine a perfect, cloudless midnight, cold as winter ice and shrouded in shadow. That is Sithis.
That basically didn't clarify the situation whatsoever, so thanks. Oh, and there goes Lucian Lachance with his shitty, like, what, 75% chameleon. Oh man, he thinks the door is... Okay, here we go. Let me admit you to the exit there. You seem to need a little bit of assistance. There he goes! Yay! Anyways, I've looked it up, and it appears that the Wrath of Sithis, what happens when you break a Dark Brotherhood tenet, is that basically a groom wraith, not a bride wraith, but a groom wraith, attacks you in your sleep, and you have to defeat it, and then you regain admittance to the Dark Brotherhood. So it's probably the least consequential, rejoining quest. I'd rather have to fight a gloom wraith than a collect 20 Daedra Hearts and 20 Vampire Ashes, to be honest. So, but if you do it 3 times, you're expelled permanently and you can't do the quests anymore. So there is that. So here now, in the city of Cheydinhal, we have the abandoned house, which I have to pick the lock for, apparently. I think it's legal for me to pick this lock, though. Apparently those boards are just for decoration. You can enter the building, even though... Yeah, the boards are literally just, like, on the door itself. They don't go over the door. That's just fucking weird. And here is the red door in the basement. When you approach it, it makes creepy sounds and everything. Oh, that's cool. What is she holding? Like some kind of an alien baby? She's preparing to poke little midgets with a knife. This is totally heightist. I take offense being 5'6" in real life.
What is the color of night?
Sanguine, my brother. That was easy. Oh, you have such a nice door. I think we'll get along famously.
Greetings, greetings. I am Oshiva, mistress of this sanctuary. Lucian has told me all about you. Let me welcome you to the Dark Brotherhood. It is always a pleasure to welcome another Dark Sister into our ranks. Truly, the Night Mother smiles upon her trusted daughters. You stand now in our sanctuary. May it serve as your new home, a place of comfort and security whenever the need arises. When you're ready for work, go and speak with Vicente Valtieri. He handles all assignments for new family members. But before you go, please accept this gift from your new family. A unique set of armor, lighter than normal leather and black as the void.
Yes, I can finally stop wearing this gown I've been wearing for the past, like, 2 episodes.
You'll find him in his quarters. Go now, my child, and may Sithis go with you.
Awesome. Okay, yes, I think I'm ready right now. Should I go through all this dialogue? Yeah, I guess we'll talk about LeChant. What do you think about him?
Lucian isn't here very often. His duties with the Black Hand keep him very busy, so he trusts me to keep the sanctuary in order.
Okay.
While the Brotherhood maintains its ancient name, membership is always open to skilled women. For can we not draw blood as well as any man?
Okay, that's enough for now. Oh, wait. Sanctuary. Can you tell me anything particular about the sanctuary that might help me out?
Ours is not the only Dark Brotherhood sanctuary. There are others hidden throughout Cyrodiil, each one overseen by a speaker of the Black Hand.
Oh, wow. Okay, well... okay, more Sithis. Can you give me a slightly better explanation as to what exactly Sithis is, comparatively speaking to LeChant's, he's like a starless sky at night.
Those fools in the church and their so-called 9 divines. There is no divinity beyond the eternal and terrible rule of our dread father Sithis.
So you're not really going to clarify either. I'm literally going to have to talk to everyone to find out what the hell Sithis is. I think I will go ahead and slap these robes on, or not robes on, this Dark Brotherhood armor on immediately, though. Do they object to me being the Grey Fox in here?
Greetings once more. I know you must...
No, they actually recognize me. Lore breaking, all my immersion is screwed. Here we have Tinava.
I welcome you to our family and this sanctuary. May you find yourself at home here in the loving embrace of Our Lady, the Night Mother.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a kind of a meet and greet episode. Because it's kind of important in this particular questline to get to know all of the people in the sanctuary before a certain point in the quest, or else it's not as impactful. Lucian LeChant. What I've heard about him wasn't very detailed so far. Do you know anything more about Sir Lucian?
Ochiva and I have known Lucian since we were hatchlings. He is the one who trained us in the way of the Shadow Scale, and is like a father to us.
Now hold on, I thought he was busy with Dark Brotherhood Dark Hand business, but he has time to train you in the way of the Shadow Scale. Okay, I'm getting mixed messages here. How about the Night Mother? What was it, Bride of Sithis?
The Night Mother is the Dark Brotherhood's unholy matron. She guides our actions, just as the dread father Sithis once guided hers.
Okay, so basically what you're saying is patriarchy. Shadow Scale. What is a Shadow Scale? I actually know what that is, but for the sakes of the video.
In the Argonian homeland of Blackmarsh, those born under the sign of the Shadow are taken at birth and presented to the Dark Brotherhood. A shadow-scale hatchling is trained in the arts of stealth and assassination and lives a life in service to the mighty kingdom of Argonia. Any shadow-scale who lives to come of age is accepted into the Dark Brotherhood as a full member of the family.
Okay, by the way, Argonians are very interesting in this game, although there's not really, you kind of have to look into it to get the gist of what they've been doing. But actually here during the Oblivion crisis, during the events of Oblivion, while we're all having all this trouble with the Oblivion gates opening up and everything, apparently they have something called hist trees, or the hist, I guess, that it takes the form of trees for the most part, as I understand it, and I don't really understand it well. But anyways, they have the hist, which imbues the Argonians with super combat abilities and such, and we'll get into that a little bit during the Fighters Guild storyline of this game. But it also kind of has limited ability to see into the future, and I think in Elder Scrolls Online it goes on into that stuff a little bit, but I've never played online and never looked up anything about online, so I don't know what has been covered there. Anyways, during the Oblivion crisis, the Argonians actually were waiting in ambush for Dagon to open his Oblivion gates, and they literally invaded Oblivion to the point where the Dagoth Ur's lieutenants had to close shut the jaws of Oblivion themselves in order to like save their own realm from the Argonians. So that's pretty badass. Now, if only they could stop being enslaved by like literally every other race everywhere else on the planet, that would be a good start. Sithis, can you give me a little bit more about Sithis here?
Who is Sithis, you ask? Some call him the Dread Father. It was his terrible love that gave birth to the Dark Brotherhood so very long ago.
Okay, so he created the Dark Brotherhood via love, the power of love, as per always. I think that's all I need to hear from you right now. I'm still not getting a clear picture of this whole Sithis thing. Alright, everyone's talking over top of everyone else. I can't hear anyone. Antoinetta Marie.
Welcome, dear sister. So good to finally meet you. I hope you're getting along all right. If you need anything at all, you need only ask.
Okay, Sithis.
Sometimes, right before a kill, Sithis speaks to me. He whispers in my ear and fills my heart with the joy of suffering and death.
Okay, that's not really helping me either. Does anyone actually know what Sithis is?
I will always think of Lucien Lechance as my savior. When he found me, I was living in a gutter, an inch away from death. I owe him everything.
Wait. I thought death was like this orgasmic thing.
Sometimes, right before...
Yeah, I thought we loved death.
Good luck, sister. I hope
What are
you
you
don't
trying to
get
say?
killed. I mean, well, you know.
Wait, now she doesn't like death. What the hell's going on? You gotta make up your mind.
Requires subtlety.
Oh, they're having a little conversation.
You must at least strive to earn the bonuses that are offered.
Bonuses? Useless, I say. Gold and magical trinkets are no substitute for the freedom to slaughter anyone I please, at any time.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, Gogren, your methods may be crude, but your heart
So
is
good to see
always
you.
in the right place.
Is there anything you need?
Right?
There you are.
In the end, we all just want to kill everything, right?
Welcome to the family. I'd hug you, but Ochiva told me not to.
Okay. Sithis. I doubt he really cares.
Truthfully, I've never really understood who or what Sithis really is. As long as I obey the tenets and fulfill my contracts, I guess he's happy.
See, that's probably a good way of looking at this. I should probably take a leaf out of this guy's book.
Long ago, in an age now forgotten, Sithis came to the Night Mother and begat her 5 sons. So you see, his love gave birth to the Dark Brotherhood.
Okay, that was a little bit more to go on, but still, that's just kind of origin of Dark Brotherhood again. We already knew Sithis created the Dark Brotherhood and the Night Mother is his bride and everything, but still not really sure who Sithis is supposed to be.
If it isn't the newest member of the family, let's get one thing straight. The tenants prevent me from killing you, but I don't have to like you.
Fair enough.
I'll sell you equipment, but only because Ochiva is making me. This family doesn't need any outsiders.
What is with characters in this game and their aversion to my gold? Now, I believe this guy actually sells several spells that are either far better or far worse than the default Magicka cost rate. Like, Baronoff's Bloody Icicle is way, way, way more expensive than you would normally. Like, if you went to the spell altar and made a frost damage 30 points on target spell, it would not cost nearly this much Magicka to cast. Whereas Deathly Visage, I think, and Detect Pulse, and Night Mother's Crest, all these three, I think, are actually less expensive than they would otherwise be to cast. So I will buy this healing spell. Hopefully it'll help me out a little bit more than my last one, which is getting outdated, and it's really slow to heal myself up at this point. Deathly Visage, yeah, I'll take that as well. And Detect Pulse is kind of useless to me, but I don't have any Detect Life spells, and they might be useful on something later down the road, just to have, for spell creation or enchantment or whatever, so I'll take it. And he sells the Eye of Sithis, which is another Detect Life amulet, but it's not nearly as good as the ring that I have, or the Cowl of Nocturnal, so there's no point in grabbing that. And he also sells poisoned apples. I don't know if there's anyone else that actually sells poisoned apples in this game. I have tons of money, so I'm just going to buy those out, and maybe I'll be able to use those at some point. I will do my best to actually make use of them. I've never used one before.
That's a
Bam.
good deal.
Alright, I think that's enough for the meet and greet section of this video. Maybe we'll try to get to know some of these people a little bit better later on. But now, Vincent Valtieri, the vampire of the Dark Brotherhood.
Greetings to you.
Or at least of this sanctuary.
I've already spoken with Ochiva. I am Vicente Valtieri. I provide assignments for all new family members. Please do not let my appearance unnerve you. The needs and tenets of the Dark Brotherhood come before my own needs as a vampire. Now, if you're ready to get to work, I can provide you with your first contract.
Sounds great. Let's get started.
A contract is a secret pact one enters into with the Dark Brotherhood. They provide us with gold, and we remove someone from existence.
Yes, I think I understand this. Let me kill someone.
By a skilled assassin such as yourself, who keeps the Dark Brotherhood.
Yes. Going on. Moving on.
Contract, you may have the opportunity to earn a bonus if certain parameters are met. I'm not sure how you feel about pirates, but you've got to kill one.
Alright, cool. Let's kill a pirate.
Excellent. Here is what you must do. Go to the waterfront district of the Imperial City. There you will find a ship named the Marie Elena. Board the ship and find its captain, Gaston Tussaud. He'll be in his cabin. The pirates have been moving a lot of cargo on board lately. You may be able to smuggle yourself on board in one of the packing crates. Oh, and one more thing. Get into the habit of asking your fellow family members about any current contract. Their insight may prove invaluable.
Okay, cool. And about Sithis?
Sithis is the darkness of time immemorial. He is no Daedra and dwells not in the realm of Oblivion. No, Sithis is something altogether different.
Okay, so we get a little bit more clarification on that, but not really much. How does it feel to be a vampire?
I was stricken with vampirism 300 years ago while on an expedition deep into the ashlands of Vardenfell. For nearly 100 years I hunted in secret until the Dark Brotherhood found me. Now I have a family that accepts and even values my unique gift. Perhaps in the future, when I feel you have earned the right, I will offer you a chance to become a Hunter of the Night.
I have literally had dozens of chances to become that already. But I like the sun, thank you very much. Alright, so now as he says, we can talk to a bunch of people about the contract, and they can provide little tidbits of information. It's basically the beggars of the Dark Brotherhood quest line, and they can help me out by giving me little secret bits of information that can maybe point to alternate solutions to these quests. So we can just walk to each of these guildmates and ask them about the contract.
So, your first contract. No chance for a bonus, huh? Oh, that's all right. You're better off. Who needs magic items when you've got raw skill? And the great thing about killing a target up close and personal is you can talk to him before you do it. You know, say something scary. Oh, for example, this one time, I had a contract to kill a little Nord girl at her birthday party. She asked me if I was the jester. So I said to her, "No, I am a messenger of death." You should have seen the look on her face. Anyway, she won't be seeing age 6.
Well, that's a little fucked up, buddy. Oh, I mean, hail Sithis, yeah.
I killed a pirate once. Of course, the ship was out to sea at the time, somewhere between Vardenfell and Solstheim. Now those were the days.
Okay, that doesn't help me whatsoever.
Go now.
Schemer! We got a pet. That's not even a rat, that's a dragon! That's a massive rat. I think she's having some trouble drinking here. She's just spilling whatever. It's an empty cup, there's not even anything in there. What are you doing? Oh, a schemer wants some of whatever that she's having. What's, Whoa! Okay, never mind. She's gotten force field up.
I've travelled by prison ship. It was cramped and dark. There was little room to move around, but plenty of shadowy nooks to hide in. Remember that.
Okay, so hide in nooks and say scary things. Super invaluable information in this, round of questioning.
You see me, then?
Certainly. He's not gonna tell me shit.
The Marie Elena, you say? I've seen that ship. There's a unique balcony at the stern. My guess is it leads to the captain's cabin. Could be useful.
Yay, we finally got a useful bit of information. Thank you, Tanava, you're my favorite now. Alright, so it's actually this ship, with the lady that warned me a while back that if I approach this ship, they will run me through.
Hi there. Have you
So
ever
if I
met
get
anyone
a
who
little
got-
bit close here. Yes, now they're all hostile to me, and now I run away. Tactically, it's a tactical retreat. And yes, the guards will now help me out. So I just have to run around in circles and avoid them for a second. Actually, I can now help out. It's legal for me to help out, I'm pretty sure. Well, you're terrible at swords. Wow. Swing! I'm over here! Over here! Oh, you finally got me. There we go. This guy was almost dead already. Oh, they killed the guard, and now they're fighting other people. And useless guards, I swear. And this guy just doing nothing. There we go. Doing your job for you. Henceforth, this man shall be known as Servatius the Coward. So I have said, so shall it be. As a matter of fact, I have the power. And there it was. May he work long and hard to repay his debt of shame to society. Nope, looks like he's going to drink off his problems first. Not a good start. Not a good start. Alright, I guess there's probably no need to smuggle myself onto this ship anymore now that everyone's dead. So this is the captain's quarters. Let's just walk right in. Alright, and here's Gaston.
Blazes. You ain't one of me crew. You best start explaining yourself, mate.
What to say. Okay, we'll take the advice we were given and say something scary.
What are you, some kind of preacher or something? One of them crazies from the church? I ain't got time for this.
No, you don't. No, you don't. He goes down quickly and painlessly. Have a seat. His non-existent crew is now knocking on the door. I could wait for them to come. I'll take this Nern route for sure. Oh, here they are. I can open the back with the captain's key and jump out if I want. But we don't run. Well, not too far. Ooh, more Nern route. We were rewarded. Whoa, and he's stuck in the water now. So that's good. I don't know if they can find their way to me anymore. Can they get over here? No, they don't know how to navigate back into the ship. Oh, and man overboard! They have steel cutlasses as well, which means I can probably just summon a ghost and kill them all immediately. Now I wonder if I fight this guy underwater forever, whether he will eventually drown, since I can breathe underwater forever. No, I don't think it's gonna work. We've just been kind of fighting underwater forever at this point, and he's not drowning, so I think I'll just kill him normally. I'm a patient man, but not that patient. Oh hey, is this the coward on here? Trying to help out?
It better be good.
Well, good job there. Maybe he wasn't trying to help out. Maybe he was just up there, you know, watching from the dock. He's seeing how a true champion takes care of business might do him some good.
What is it, citizen?
Get him out of the bar. And our quest marker into the sanctuary is leading to the secret well that we're not supposed to know about yet. So, yeah.
Pirate has been eliminated. Excellent. No one will mourn his passing, and Sithis has been appeased. Please accept this black band as your reward. It is a ring whose powers are quite useful to those who value discretion.
Okay, cool. So, contract number 1 fulfilled. I guess I'll just grab my next contract right here and now.
I'm glad you've returned. But
Yes, contract.
we need you to stage an accident. Kill the target in the manner specified, and you'll receive a considerable bonus. As I expected. Good. The target is a wood elf named Bainlin. On the second floor is a secret door leading to a crawl space. Inside are the fastenings of a mounted head that hangs over Bainlin's favorite chair. Loosen those fastenings any night between 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. if Bainlin is eliminated in any other manner, or if the manservant Grom is killed, you will forfeit the bonus.
Alright, fair enough. So that's the next quest. I don't think I'm going to get directly on that. There's one little other mini quest that I want to do now while we're on the subject of, you know, ships out at sea and killing things. And here is the Black Band, which is resist magic 10% on a ring, which is really good, and fortified light armor 10%. Security, don't really care about that. I guess it can kind of just make lockpicking more convenient for me. But yeah, the light armor and resist magic are both really good, so I might just slip that right on. So now with both of our anti-magic rings on, the helmet and the shield, we have base resist magic of 60. If it's fire or frost, we have base resist magic of 80, and we have reflect spell 22%. So fire and frost spells we are now 100% resistant to, I believe, and we reflect 22% of that damage back at the opponent. And all other magic we are 80% resistant to. Wait, no, 60% resistant to, plus reflect 22 back. So 82% resist any spells at all. 100% resist fire and frost. And by the way, there is unique dialogue if you talk to members of the Thieves Guild with the gray cowl on.
As I live and breathe, the Grey Fox. It's an honor.
So that is a thing at least. Now, there was at least a little bit of oversight. What I'm really tempted to do is run up to Hieronymus Lex, find him in Anvil, and just run up to him with the Grey Fox mask on. In fact, I'm curious enough that I have gone on a little bit of detour to Anvil, halfway across Cyrodiil here, to try and find Hieronymus Lex. Oh, and yes, Corvus Umbernox has taken his place as Count.
What can I do for you?
And he has no custom dialogue whatsoever.
The new owner sure has turned Benaris Manor around. It's now a welcome addition to our city.
Okay, what if I talk to him as the Grey Fox?
The new Grey Fox. The cowl suits you. Me? I am much happier without it.
Hey, he does have a little bit of new dialogue at least. What if I talk to her?
You're the Grey Fox.
Oh, great. Now you're going to interfere, are you?
Leave my husband and I alone, Grey Fox. Your presence only stirs up evil memories.
Okay, fair enough. Ah, I found him. Here he is. Hieronymus Lex.
Let me introduce myself. I am Hieronymus Lex, the new captain of the guard here in Anvil. You look familiar.
Do I? Okay, anyways, now, what if I do this?
You're the Grey Fox. You're under arrest for all kinds of stuff. You're wanted dead or alive. I'm choosing dead.
No, he doesn't have any custom dialogue. He's just saying the same thing as all the other guards say.
I'll make captain for this.
Dude, you just told me you were the captain of the guard. Alright, so we're here at the Bloated Float, that other ship in town. You know, even cold-blooded murderers need to stop for a drink every now and then, so let's head inside. Who uses the front door these days? There we go. And I think we'll grab a bit of shut-eye before our next mission, contract, whatever you want to call it.
And a fine room it is. Yours for the night.
I'll take it.
A wise choice indeed. You've never had a night's rest like this, I assure you. The room is down below deck. It's the door on the left.
Alright, now let's go to sleep for the night. Need our beauty sleep. That should be enough. And I've awakened to find that the Bloated Float is somehow put to sea with myself on board. I need to find the owner and discover what's happened. How about that? Who are you?
Hey, who in Oblivion are you? You don't look like one of the Blackwater brigands.
Just tell him it's none of his business. I've tried just a passenger before. I don't think that worked. So we'll just try the dumb options.
Intruders are my business. I think instead of locking you in the storage room with the bouncer, I'm gonna dump your body overboard.
Good luck. I actually just did that with another pirate the other day. So we'll see how this goes. Oh, who would have thought? It's not going so well for him. Oh, what a shame. I've killed a thief named Lynch. Apparently, he's a member of some group calling themselves the Blackwater Brigands. They must have hijacked the Bloated Float and put her out to sea. It appears that Lynch has locked the Bloated Float's bouncer in the storage room. I should search him. Okay. Bouncer in the storage room. Maybe he can help me clean this up. Alright, in his inventory, along with the storage room key, is Lynch's instructions. Looks like they're planning on scuttling the ship for some reason and then meeting back in Breville in 3 days. Unfortunately, I don't think they'll make it off this ship alive. There we go. Storage room key opens here.
About time someone showed up. Thank you for freeing me. I'm Grumman Gromarad, the Bloated Float's bouncer and helmsman. I've been locked in that storage room for hours. I don't
mean the
know
one that you're
exactly
still in?
what's going on, but not long ago, a gang of thieves calling themselves the Blackwater Brigands.
Storm the boat, yeah,
They took
I know.
myself and Normal, the float's owner, hostage and put the ship to sea. If you can get me safely to the top deck, I can steer the float home. I'm used to dealing with drunken louts, not a gang of well-armed thieves.
Alright, I guess that's fair enough. So he's just going to not help because he's not used to it. I can now help myself to all of his corn in the storage room, though, so that's good. I gotta wonder why they bothered to keep these people alive if they were just gonna scuttle the ship with them on board anyways, but, This door is sealed shut and cannot be opened. Suspicious. So now, heading up to the next floor, after healing a bit, we have Minx.
Oh, there. Where do you think you're going? Celine's not going to like this one bit. I wasn't to be disturbed.
I'm getting off this boat.
The only way you're getting off this boat is when we throw your corpse over the side.
Yeah, everyone seems to be thinking that. Again, I've already thrown several corpses off the sides of boats, so good luck. Yep, my experience pays off again. And by the way, now we get to see the Bloated Float out at sea. We can't jump off because there's invisible barriers, but yeah. Nothing for miles. Unfortunately, you can't actually go out there and do the Titanic because of invisible walls. And on the top deck on the other side, we have Wrath.
Ah, what are you doing up here? They find the Golden Galleon yet?
Get away from that wheel.
Over my dead body.
Wink, 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 wink. Ooh, he's a little bit tougher than the other ones. Swing. Swing, better, better, better. There he goes. And he has Ormil's cabin key. Now back down into Ormil's... Oh, I have to tell this guy that the top deck is clear.
Sounds like the coast is clear, so I'll make my way up to the ship's wheel. But I'm not moving this hulk an inch until Ormil is safe.
Fair enough. Now in here we have Celine. Shut up and release Ormil.
Ha! Those will be the last words that leave your lips.
Everyone seems very confident, but they never actually manage to kill me. Let me just swing wildly while the ship dude is right there. There we go. And she actually has decided to kill Celine. It is actually a choice, and I'll replay this quest in a second and show the alternative. But she does have the Blackwater Blade here, which is, if I remember correctly, pretty darn good. Absorb fatigue, 20 points. Oh no, it's actually not. I thought that was an absorb health effect. Maybe I was mistaken. Oh well. Anyway, Celine is dead.
Oh, thank goodness. That horrid woman kept threatening me. She said if I didn't come up with a loot, she'd throw me to the slaughterfish.
Who was Celine?
It's a pity she wouldn't surrender. Such a waste of a young life.
Okay, that's all you have to say about that.
Well, I'm afraid all of this was my fault. They hijacked the Bloated Float because of me. Business has been waning of late, so I invented a story. I fashioned a tale about a golden galleon that the previous owner hid within this very vessel. It was to be a statuette made completely of gold. At the time, the idea was quite clever, I thought. I figured the lore would draw more curiosity seekers and adventurers looking for the treasure. What could the harm be if while they were here, they bought a drink or two? My business has increased quite a bit since I leaked the story. Well, obviously, I was mistaken. It was a terrible idea. I'm just glad that no innocents were hurt. I wouldn't want to have their blood on my hands. Anyway, sorry to ramble. You better get below now and rest until we arrive safely at the Imperial City docks.
And indeed, now I can go downstairs and rest, and we'll end up back at home. But there's another way to complete this quest too, as there's with most in Oblivion. Now, if I respond to these people with, trying to trick them and get as much information as possible out of them...
What? I was told there are only 2 others on board. I locked the bouncer in the storage room, and she has the owner. So that leaves you. Now I'll ask again.
And I keep doing that. No, not member of the City Watch, that's just gonna start a fight. I am a member of your gang.
There's no one else in our group except the 4 of us. The Blackwater Brigands don't just take on new members out of the clear blue sky. When we formed the Brigands 3 months ago, I was told no more than a 4-way split on all the profits. So stop telling lies and tell me what you're doing here.
And now we know they were formed 3 months ago.
Then perhaps...
And now we kill him. And we keep playing along. Lynch set me up here.
Lynch set you up here? Why?
Well, we already know that she is not to be helped or disturbed from the letter that we got downstairs, so it's probably more plausible that I'm here to assist Celine.
What does she need assistance with? She has Ormil under her own watchful eye in his cabin. Something isn't right here. What happened to Lynch?
And I guess that's all we can get out of her. That doesn't really seem very useful to me, since we can clearly tell when we go into Celine's room that she's holding him hostage, but whatever.
You? You bested Lynch? I always knew he was out of practice.
Oh, we're jumping to conclusions now. No, he just kind of had a heart attack. That'll teach you to make assumptions. Now, next is Wrath, and I'm awaiting orders.
Orders? Celine didn't tell me about this, and I don't remember her taking on someone else to help us find the Golden Galleon.
Now we know they're looking for the Golden Galleon.
When did all this happen?
Even though he just kind of said it before, but I think now we officially, according to game logic, know that they're looking for the Golden Galleon. Now, I don't remember what the correct answer to this one was, but they had a meeting on one of these days. I think it was in one of the notes or something that we picked up earlier. But anyways, 3 days ago, I think, is the correct one. I don't know.
Damn that woman.
Yes, it was the right one. Cool.
When we recovered the Golden Galleon, she never said anything about splitting it 5 ways. She said when we got back to the safe house in Breville, we would divide the loot after she fenced the damn thing.
Now they have a safe house in Breville.
Do Lynch and Minx know about this?
Which we actually already knew from the note too, but we just need to, tell the game that we know it. Lynch and Minx are dead.
Well, since they're out of the way, if I kill you, that means Celine and I split the take 2 ways. This heist is getting better and better.
Or I can kill you and take it for myself. I'm not really sure why his name is Wrath. You'd think it would be Greed. Alright, now theoretically, I'm pretty sure that's all the information we needed. We should be able to talk to Celine a little bit more here.
Get in here.
Alright, and then, no, we don't want a confrontation. I took the key from Wrath.
Roth? I told him to guard the wheel and not talk to anybody. Who are you?
I'm here to join the gang.
We made a solemn pact not to let anyone else join the gang. I can remember it clearly, even though it was
3 months ago, as we read, I think, in the little note that we picked up from the guy downstairs.
What? Can no one in this gang keep things secret? I suppose you think you know why you've taken over the bloated float as well.
The Golden Galleon.
How did you know about that?
Well, I mean, he did start the rumor. It's pretty public knowledge.
We'll scuttle the ship and be off to our safe house.
In Breville?
No one will find us there.
Yeah, Breville.
Again, you have surprised me with your knowledge of our operation. I suspect Lynch didn't check all the in-rooms before we departed. You must have been hiding down there and made your way up here. How did you get past Minx, Roth, and Lynch?
I've killed all of them. Why do you... This is kind of a jump.
Impossible. You defeated the 3 of them alone? I'm humbled by your skill, and fear that assaulting you would lead to my own quick demise.
I guess that's one way to think about it.
My surrender. Here's my blade. Please, No treasure is worth my life. The bloated float is yours.
Yeah, and there we go. Now Celine surrenders, and we can capture her alive instead of killing her.
Thank goodness you arrived when you did. I feared that I'd be thrown to the slaughterfish. If you get Selena safely locked up...
Oh, it's Selena. It's not Celine, it's Selena.
I won't feel safe until you do that.
I've already surrendered.
I thought I was supposed to be doing something.
Escort her to the last room on the inn deck. We'll lock her in there until we arrive at port.
Okay, now, escort her to the room. And she's just following me now. Alright, nice. Lead on! And I believe that's what this super secret private room is for. Oh, yep, there she goes. Okay. There we go. She's locked away. Oh, hey, wait, come back. There we go.
Now that Celine is locked up safely below...
Now he's calling her Celine. Is it Celine or Selena?
I can't thank you enough.
Whatever. You said both differently. He's like me. I think we're good.
Well, I'm afraid all of this was...
Yes, and then he goes through that whole thing again. And,
Celine no longer holds the bloated float. Once we get to the Imperial City, I intend to make sure she is prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law.
Alright, and I'm pretty sure that's all that we can get out of him. Now we can go to sleep, having only needed to murder 3 people instead of 4, and we still did get her blade. Yes, Blackwater Blade, indeed, we did. So now I've slept, and we're back in the Imperial City.
You're awake. Good. I didn't want to disturb you. I suppose you're wondering what I did with Celine. The authorities at the Imperial City took her off the ship as soon as we docked. I was also informed that there was a reward for her capture. Here you go. Don't spend it all in one place. Unless it's here, of course.
Alright, 300 gold. Not much, but it's a fun little quest. Now, if we sneak down into the Imperial prison, we have Claudius Arcadia, who I believe, if memory serves, is the person suspected of... Let me talk to him really quick.
So I wanted somebody murdered. So I prayed to the Night Mother. What is that? A crime now? They even took my house, those bastards. Ah.
Yes, I believe he's supposed to be the person who actually called the Dark Brotherhood to order Rufio to be assassinated. Now over here we have the woman from the Thieves Guild quest who betrayed the Thieves Guild and tried to get Armand Kristoff arrested by Hieronymus Lex, but we framed her for the theft instead, and now she's in here. And over here we have Celine, who I can't actually talk to. Maybe if I pick her gate. There we go. Prison break.
Leave. Make it quick.
And she doesn't have anything to say, actually. She's completely blank. But anyway, she is here. The people who are supposed to end up in the prison do actually end up in the prison in this game, which is neat. While we're here, we might as well talk to this woman and see what she has to say. Oh, I forgot to record.
I'm waiting.
Broke into her cell.
People in the city, they get...
She doesn't have any unique dialogue either.
I don't want to talk to you.
But anyways, yeah. Which is kind of a shame. You should be able to come into the Imperial City and just like talk to all the people that you've gotten arrested. I think that'd be great, but unfortunately, I mean, you can technically do it, but they don't really say anything unique. So, too bad. Which is really strange because there is a whole option to tell this guy you want to visit a prisoner too.
I haven't got all day.
So, do they have new dialogue now that I've told them I want to visit?
Go on.
No, it doesn't seem that anything's changed.
Make it.
Nope. Oh well. Anyways, now I think it's time to get on with the murdering. In Bruma, accidents happen. Anyway, I skipped all the little contract dialogue with my Dark Brotherhood guildmates, whatever, Dark Brothers and Sisters, but basically, they suggest that there might be an alternate way into the house, which there is right here, and that I should probably avoid the manservant because he's probably strong and tough, and all that kind of stuff. Where are you going? Ah, it's Skjorta. Yes, she wanders around drunk apparently at night, and, Skjorta. I think that means... It's some article of clothing in Swedish. I think it means shirt. Anyways, yes, she is supposed to sell... Let me invest in your shop, good woman.
I would gladly let you invest in my shop.
Yes, she's supposed to sell some unique item, but, she doesn't because the developer screwed up. So that's all the lore on her. Anyways, back on task here. There's no point breaking in right now since it's already too late to do the task. I have to wait until late afternoon, I think, which is about 9 o'clock, so I'm going to wait till then. Alright, there we go, 9 o'clock, now it's time to head in. Yes, indeed, he's in his chair. Wonderful. I don't see his manservant anywhere, and I should be good to go. Now here is the crawl space, and we just let this loose. Yes, remove the fastenings.
Oh!
Ironically, he kind of oofed before the actual main sound of his death. I think that was the actual real sound of his death. And then, ooh. Alright, yes, manservant's down there by the body now. Quick, grab. Yes, awesome, now get out of here. Back into the basement and out to safety! Yay! Bonus kit! Although, if we actually go ahead and chameleon back in here, we can get 150 gold off his body, so I'm gonna do that really quick. Now I'm off.
The accident has been staged and Bainlin lies dead. Well done. You have more than earned your reward and bonus. I present to you this dagger. It's an enchanted blade known as Sufferthorn. Its prick is deadly, I assure you. Yes, you are quite an asset to this sanctuary. In fact, I believe you are ready for advancement. I hereby appoint you Slayer. Well done.
Alright, awesome. Already an advancement. Yes, indeed, we're now a Slayer in the Dark Brotherhood, and as we begin our massive, explosive ascent through the ranks of the murderers, I think I'm gonna cut this one off here. Done a couple of quests. It's been a fun one. I got to actually go IRL, so, yep. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Hello.
Flying in the sky, cliff racer fly so high.